I just got off work of a 72-hour shift with the fire department. Come with me to do some bourbon hunting. Bourbon hunting runs on Duncan. By the time I got here, the line was already pretty long. I got here about 5 minutes before the doors opened. So let's see what was left of the fresh case by the time I got in the door. So here we have some Elijah Craig 18-year, Buffalo Trace, Sagamore 10-year, Jack Daniels single barrel toasted, Blanton's, some Peerless. There was some E.H. Taylor, Penelope Havana, and Eagle Rare on the top shelf. One bottle that I found very interesting here was the Whiteford Reserve Barrel Strength Rye. Have you had it? And if so, let me know. What do you think about it? We've had some 13th Colony on the top shelf, some Peerless, Kings County Family Distillery, Ben Holiday, RD1. This is his shelfer selection. Top right is his store picks. I was really intrigued by the River Roots 14-year-old rye for 140 bucks, but I didn't have the money to spend on that. There was a Bardstown single barrel pick, Old Ezra, Maker's Mark. But as you can see, he has a really solid selection of bourbons on his shelves. I mean, if you're in the area, even if it's a little bit of a detour, you got to stop in at Saubels Markets and check him out. Great dude, great selection. You won't be disappointed. All right, I'm finishing up here at Saubels Markets in Whiteford, Maryland. If you live anywhere close to Saubels Markets in Whiteford, Maryland, I highly recommend you stop by sometime. Check him out. He gets some great stuff. He does some great barrel picks. I got a decent little pickup this morning. Usually he does a fresh case Friday. This week he did a fresh case Friday and a fresh case Saturday. Got off work this morning, figured I'd stop by before I go home. Got a couple decent pickups. First up, I got this Kings County Family Distillery Barrel Strength Rye. I've heard great things about Kings County. I've really been wanting to try the Barrel Strength Bourbon, but at 65 bucks, I didn't want to pass this up. This one's coming in at 122 proof. I've heard great things. Angry Mac, David's Workhouse. They hype them up. They know the people. They're regulars with them, so I'm really excited to try this. Another one that I'm really excited to try, I've got this Silver Springs Sweet Rye. This is a store pick for the price point, 39, 40, 45 bucks. I mean, I've heard great things. The value is supposed to be out of this world. I haven't had it yet, so I'm really excited to try this out. I also got a Buffalo Trace off of the fresh case Saturday for one of my buddies back home. I might make another stop on my way home. Next stop on our roundabout trip home, we're at Freeland Wine and Spirits. Come with me. There wasn't a whole lot going on here. There were some decent bottles up top here that you can see. E.H. Taylor small batch for $79.99. Little Book Infinite, but outside of that, I mean, there just wasn't a whole lot going on here. Not a whole lot here. Just what I showed you. They had a couple single barrel picks and Elijah Craig at Heaven's Door. That's about it. I got one more stop I'm going to make, and then I'm going to head home. All right, my last stop is going to be at Piper's Wine and Spirit Barn in Manchester, Maryland. All right, that concludes my bourbon hunting for this morning here at Piper's Wine and Spirits in Manchester, Maryland. They had a pretty decent selection. They had that Old Forester Blue Label that was 133 proof. If I didn't have a bunch at home, I might have grabbed it, but I have a few bottles of the Blue Labels at home. They had that Weller Foolproof Store Pick for $200. I love Weller Foolproof Store Picks. I tried to knock them down on the price, but they weren't budging, so didn't pull the trigger on that. They also had a Stag Junior Batch 25B behind the shelf. That was also $200. I don't necessarily love Stag Junior. I'm hit or miss on it, so I wasn't going to spend $200 without trying it first. Let me know. Would you have bought that at $200? What was your thoughts on Batch 25B? But that concludes my bourbon hunting trip for this morning. Make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Like this video and leave me a comment. Cheers.